Have you ever tried to sleep and nothing? Like, you're lying there, exhausted, ready to crash, but your brain's out here running the Boston Marathon at 2 a.m.? Yeah, humans. Sleeping has officially become an extreme sport. Today, Soul Rex, the one and only T-Rex with chronic insomnia since extinction, I'm going to share 10 drug-free tricks that might actually help you sleep. Because seriously, who invented this torture? Counting sheep never helped me, just made me hungry. Let's start with something so ridiculous it feels like a prank, sleeping with one foot out from under the covers. But Soul Rex, isn't that just an old wives' tale? No, nocturnal creature, this is science. Picture your body as a prehistoric fridge. To work properly, it needs to cool down. And guess who controls the thermostat? Your foot. Sticking it out is like cracking open a little vent in your human cocoon. Want your body to start producing melatonin? Let that foot breathe and wait. It's not magic, it's just your brain realizing the barbecue is over and it's time to hit snooze. Want better sleep? Become a walking chimney, foot out, lights out. Zzz. If you thought red wine was the only drink with chill-out powers, check this out. Tart cherry juice. Yeah, I know, sounds like something your vegan grandma in California would sip before goat yoga. But listen, this juice is one of the few natural sources of melatonin. You know, that sleepy time hormone that tells your brain the party's over. And that's not all. Tart cherries also have tryptophan, basically the brain's snooze button, and anthocyanins. Sounds like a squad of Pokemon, but they actually help reduce inflammation and muscle soreness. In short, a natural sleep potion with 0 gummies, 0 pills, 0 drama. Drinking tart cherry juice before bed is like hiring a hormonal babysitter for your brain, one that shows up with a blanket and chamomile tea. Soul Rex? Tip: want something that won't knock you out like a sedated horse? Try 4 to 8 ounces and say goodbye, world. If juice sounds like too much work, get ready. The next trick involves a bath, but not how you think. The warm bath, that sacred time when you're naked, vulnerable, and everything finally makes sense for 5 minutes. But here's the trick. Taking a warm bath 90 minutes before bed can do more for your sleep than any whale song playlist on YouTube. But Soul Rex, doesn't a warm bath heat you up? Yes, Watson, but that's where the magic happens. Once you step out, your body cools rapidly, and that drop in temperature flips your brain's sleep switch. It's like putting a hot rock in the sun and then tossing it in the shade. It cools off, and nature takes that as a sign that it's clock-out time, including for you. Want to level up? Toss in some Epsom salts, a bit of lavender, but honestly, even just water and existential dread will do the trick. Soul Rex. Tip: heat up to cool down. It's like reverse shower yoga. Do this and your body will get the message. The rave is over. But if your whole body's still trying to break dance under the sheets, the problem might be something else. You're in bed, room's dark, pillows cool, and suddenly your legs start doing a solo interpretive dance. Congrats, you've been possessed by the restless legs demon, or in less dramatic terms, your body is screaming for magnesium. And no, I'm not talking about that capsule supplement you bought with your whey protein and gave up on by week 3. This one goes straight to the skin. Magnesium lotion. Rub it on your feet, calves, shoulders, wherever the tension's kicking in first. It's like spraying a fire extinguisher on a bonfire of anxiety. Magnesium steps in and tells your nervous system, chill, warrior, it's time to shut down. Modern lotions aren't those sticky goops from the old days. These go on dry, smell nice, and won't make you feel like you fell into an oil slick. Soul Rex. Tip: want your body to stop doing midnight Zumba? Rub on some magnesium where it hurts and say goodnight to the universe. But if the problem is that your brain just won't shut up, no matter what, you're gonna love the next one. It sounds like sci-fi. Ever tried to sleep and got stuck in an endless mental loop like, did I reply to that email? What if the world ends tomorrow? Why did I say that in 2008? Congrats, your brain is now hosting a late-night talk show. Enter binaural beats, or as I like to call them, outer space ASMR. The trick is genius. You play one frequency in one ear, say 200 Hz, and a slightly different one in the other, 204 Hz. Your brain tries to blend them, gets confused, and ends up in deep sleep mode. Delta vibes, theta trip, call it what you want. It works. It's like your brain's a confused DJ trying to mix two songs at once and ends up passing out on the dance floor. All you need is decent headphones, any binaural beats playlist, YouTube, Spotify, whatever, and boom. No need to hold crystals or chant Tibetan mantras, but even if you do everything right, you might still look like a screen-lit zombie staring into your phone. And that, my friend, is straight-up sabotage. Look, I get it. Your phone is basically your new pillow. You tell yourself you're just checking the weather, and 2 hours later you're watching cats fight printers. But here's a rude awakening. Your phone is a spotlight in melatonin's face. That blue light coming from your screen, it tricks your brain like a cheap circus magician. It thinks, whoa, still daytime. And just like that, your melatonin production gets cancelled faster than a government employee's productivity on a Friday at 4:59 p.m. It's like trying to sleep with the sun strapped to your face, except instead of the sun, it's TikTok. Want to avoid a nighttime crash? Unplug 90 minutes before bed. Can't do that. Then get some blue light glasses, turn on night mode and crank the brightness way down, or go hardcore and break up with your phone like it's a toxic ex. Grab a book, listen to a chill audio, tape your own face shut if you have to. Just stop beaming light into your eyes, human. Now, if your body's ready to sleep but your anxiety's doing the tango in your lungs, breathing might be your last trick up the sleeve. Ever laid in bed and your brain spinning in endless what if mode? Congrats, you've unlocked full-on panic neuron status. Here's a ninja-level calm down technique, the 4-7-8 breath. Nope, not a locker combination. You inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7, and exhale slowly for 8. Sounds simple, but it shuts down the mental alarm system like magic. It's like giving your nervous system a tranquilizer, no prescription needed, a quiet internal shh, known only to sleep masters. This activates the parasympathetic system, which basically tells your body, relax, no one's asking anything of you right now. Practice during the day, repeat in bed, and before you know it, you're waking up tomorrow. Soul Rex. Tip: want to outsmart anxiety? Breathe like a Zen master with managed asthma. 4 times 7, 8 and goodbye. Panic. But if even that doesn't silence your mental chatter, maybe it's time to throw a mental puzzle at your thoughts. Ah yes, the classic counting sheep. What a genius idea, right? Mentally replaying a parade of generic sheep hopping over a fence. What could possibly be more boring? Literally anything. If you really want to trick your brain, try this. Think of totally random, unrelated words like potato, helicopter, octopus, blender, lollipop. No stories, no logic, just throw them out there. It's like handing your brain a pile of the wrong Lego pieces and asking it to build something. It tries, it fails, it gives up, it sleeps. This technique works so well that some researchers think it actually cuts off logical thinking. Result: you shift from executive anxiety mode into blue screen of death mode. Just visualize the objects briefly, quick flashes, no attachment. Want to shut your mind up? Hit it with a chaos deck of random words. It'll throw in the towel and knock out. Now get this, there's one small thing that might be sabotaging your sleep for years, and it seems so minor. You think you've got it all set. Curtains closed, cozy pillow, perfect vibe, but sleep's still not happening. Then you glance to the side and there it is, the sleep-murdering LED on your charger, or worse, the router, the digital clock, the AC light, blinking like a tiny techno rave. Those little lights aren't harmless, they confuse your brain. Because your brain, it's still basically a woodland creature, programmed to understand light, Skishin day, total darkness, she shut it down. Sleeping with a blinking LED is like trying to nap with a firefly screaming, "Wake up," at your face. Want to sleep like a happy T-Rex? Turn off everything. Blackout curtains, electrical tape over your gadgets, and if anything still glows, wear a sleep mask thick enough to block out your own thoughts. Want your body to know it's bedtime? Turn your room into Batman's cave, minus Bruce Wayne's trauma. And now we've reached the simplest, cheapest, and tastiest solution of all. Seriously, no excuses. You've tried everything. Tea, baths, breathing, blackout darkness. And then it turns out the secret was chilling in the fruit bowl this whole time. Yep, banana. That biodegradable wrapped snack and cartoon slapstick classic. But check this out. It's packed with tryptophan, potassium, and magnesium, a trio of biochemical ninjas that relax muscles, lower tension, and lull you into sleep. It also has light carbs that help the tryptophan cross into your brain. It's like hiring a team of brain masseuses for 50 cents. And it tastes great too. Eat it 30 to 60 minutes before bed. No pans, no dishes, no recipe. Just peel and munch. And no, banana whey smoothies don't count. Keep it ancestral. Want real sleep? Eat a banana. It's the world's cheapest, sweetest, most effective sleeping pill. Falling asleep doesn't need to be some cosmic ritual with crystals, mantras, and monk playlists. Sometimes it's just a foot out of the blanket or a banana before bed. If any of these tips help, share them with that friend who always brags. I only slept 3 hours, like it's an achievement. Spoiler, he probably doesn't have rare DNA mutations. Speaking of which, want to find out if you have any rare genes? Check out the video right here on the screen. Now go to sleep, creature, but first, hit that subscribe button.